much more. Visit us online at northsidewv.net or come see us on Northside Drive in Summersville. Chevy, together, let's drive.
I don't think you should do this.
Watch and learn.
He's here.
Affleck on the track.
What up, Bronx? Here come the Dunkies! My partner.
It's really hard to be your friend, man.
Dunkies!
Don't go away, my heart. Don't go away, my heart.
How do you like them donuts? I'm so sorry.
What track are we?
We talked about this.
2 words. Dunking's iced coffee.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Hey, I'm Chelsea, and a little thing I like about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is I think it's just a perfect combination of ingredients. The pepper jack cheese and that spiciness of the sandwich. It's the right type of spice and the right amount of spice. It's crunchy on the outside, but then really tender on the inside. And then obviously the pickles on the bottom are iconic. There are too many things I like about it. I don't know if I can finish the thought.
Real customer paid for their testimonial.
We welcome you inside the Day Wills Gymnasium on the campus of Shady Spring High School in Shady Spring, West Virginia, as Video Productions proudly presents coverage of the 34th Annual Scott Brown Memorial All-Star Basketball Classic, an event featuring some of the brightest girls and boys basketball senior standouts from the season of 2023-24. Greetings from Shady Spring High School, along with our great Video Productions crew. I'm Mark Martin, delighted to have you with us for this wonderful doubleheader of All-Star Basketball, which also features a three-point shootout and a slam dunk competition and three-point action for the girls. Getting started here in this 34th annual event. And again this year, AAA and AA girls will be on one team and the Quad A and Single A girls on the other. Ryan Davidson is the head coach for the AAA AA squad, sponsored by Jan Care, and the Quad A Single A team, guided by George Washington's Jamie Lemaster, will be the Chick-fil-A crew. At the moment, Ashlyn Riley, standout from Lincoln High School in Harrison County, and Riley heading off to Glenville to continue her basketball career, the first up here in our three-point competition for the girls.
8, 9.
So Ashlyn Riley out of Lincoln starting it out with 11 three-pointers. Next up will be Maddie Clark, standout from Wyoming East, heading off to Wheeling University to continue her career after helping lead Wyoming East to back-to-back state championships and getting a chance to play here this afternoon for her head coach, Ryan Davidson.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So Maddie Clark, the leader at the moment with 13 after Ashlyn Riley from Lincoln had 11.
Next up, Miss Macy Helmick from Tucker.
Macy Helmick will now step up. Young lady who played for her father, Dave, at Tucker County High School, heading off to West Virginia Wesleyan to continue her basketball career. Macy led the Mountain Lions to the Final Four of the Class Single A portion of the state tournament. So each player hitting from each of the corners, each of the wings, and at the top of the key. And doing so in a minute on the clock.
Great effort by Miss Macy Helmick from Tucker County. Next up, Martina Howe from Robert C. Byrd.
So Martina Howe of Robert C. Byrd High School in Clarksburg. Second team All-Stater. Undecided where she's going to play at the next level.
1, 2.
Robert Lynch is the public address announcer here at Dave Wills Gymnasium on the campus of Shady Spring High School, and Shady Spring grad Nick Eskins, our producer director today.
5, 6,
Proud class of 2022.
7, 8, 9.
Now Howe trying to get into a rhythm here. Howe doing well from the wing. Still 12 seconds to go here. At the moment, Maddie Clark has 13. Howe has just tied that. And Howe has taken the lead. 14 for Martina Howe. Really got going there from the right wing. And now Finley Lowen out of George Washington High School, heading off to UNC Wilmington to continue her career and getting a chance to play in this Scott Brown Classic one final time for her high school head coach, the great Jamie Lemaster.
1,
Finley Lowen, what a career she had.
3.
Lowen hits 3 of 5 from the corner.
4. 5, 6, 7, 8,
Well, Lowen gets going from the top of the key.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Lowen has 13, trying to match Clark at 14.
By Miss Finley Lowen from GW.
So Howe has 14, Lowen 14, Clark had 13.
The top two will advance in today's shootout.
So it's going to be
Those are Miss
Martina Howe and Finley Lowen.
from George Washington with 14 apiece.
Martina Howe ready to go here. The championship of the three-point shootout on the line here now by Robert C. Birds, Martina Howe, and George Washington's Finley Lowen. Scott Brown Classic Director Sammy Hall flipping the coin to see who will go first here. Looks like Howe will go first.
Martina Howe from Robert C. Bird going first here.
This is Howe and Lowen each with 14. Maddie Clark had 13 from Wyoming East.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Howe in a groove there at the top of the key, and this is where she really got hot in the opening round from the right wing. Well, she has matched what she did in that opening round and now has surpassed it with 15. For Martina Howe. And Finley Lowen, who had 14 in that opening round, that's what she's got to top. Lowen hit 3 of 5 from the left-hand corner.
2, 3.
Finley Lowen trying to top 15.
14.
Well, she has tied Martina Howe, and that will do it.
17. 18.
Finley Lowen is the 3-point champ. Outstanding job by Lowen.
Your 2024 Scott Brown Memorial Classic Girls 3-point winner. Let's hear it one more time for Finley Lowen.
And as they always say in these 3-point shootouts, now you hope you have several of those in you for the game. She had 14 in the opening round and 19 here, so 33. So great job by Finley Lowen, the champ of the 3-point shootout. And we'll take a break, and we will return here to the Dave Wills Gymnasium and get set for action as the Jancare team, the AAA, AA All-Stars, meet up with the Chick-fil-A crew of the Quad A and Single A Stars.
I don't think you should do this.
Watch and learn.
He's here.
Fleck on the track.
What up, Bronx? Here come the Donkeys! My partner.
It's really hard to be your friend, man.
Donkeys! Don't go away, my heart. Don't go away, my heart.
How do you like them donuts? I'm so sorry.
What track are we?
We talked about this.
2 words. Dunking's iced coffee.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Hey, I'm Chelsea. Chelsea, and a little thing I like about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is I think it's just a perfect combination of ingredients. The pepper jack cheese and that spiciness of the sandwich. It's the right type of spice and the right amount of spice. It's crunchy on the outside, but then really tender on the inside. And then obviously the pickles on the bottom are iconic. There are too many things I like about it. I don't know if I can finish the thought.
Real customer paid for their testimonial.
Northside Chevy, GMC, where everybody rides on Route 19 in Summersville, is Central West Virginia's leading Chevy and GMC dealer. Looking for your next GMC Sierra truck? Look no further. GMC, we are professional grade. We also have what you're looking for. We offer a great lineup of Chevy Silverados, GMC Terrains, Chevy Trailblazers, and much more. Visit us online at northsidewv.net or come see us on Northside Drive in Summersville. Chevy, together, let's drive.
Back inside the Day Wills Gymnasium here on the campus of Shady Spring High School, Shady Spring, West Virginia, getting you set for the girls' showdown of the Scott Brown Memorial All-Star Basketball Classic and the Quad A Single A team, the Chick-fil-A team, which will be in the white uniforms, guided by longtime George Washington head coach Jamie LeMaster. This is his fourth time here in the Scott Brown Classic, was the head coach of the Quad A Single A team a year ago that came away victorious. He is a graduate of Tigers Valley High School in Randolph County. And Adam Smith, the head coach of Tigers Valley, one of the assistants for Coach Jamie LeMaster, along with Bo Miller, head coach at Spring Valley High School. And looking at this Quad A Single A team, they have Josie Grays from Cabell Midland High School, Maddie Stahl from Princeton, Finley Lowen, who just won the three-point contest out of George Washington, Liberty Harrison's Emma Elliott, Mary Beth Meadows from James Monroe High School, Tucker County's Macy Helmick, Jenna Baisden of Man, Abigail Pruitt of Riverview, and Kaylee Trump from Mercer Christian. The AAA AA girls team, which is the Jan Care team on the uniforms in the blue today, Ryan Davidson, first-year head coach at Wyoming East High School and a winner of the Class AA state championship in that inaugural season, will be the head coach along with his assistants, Austin Canada and Lakin Toller, who both are at Wyoming East High School. Coach Davidson is a 1995 graduate of Mullins High School, and Mullins High School just tradition-rich before forming Wyoming East, consolidation of Pineville and Mullins. And, of course, Mullins High School, where legends like Jerome Anderson, Mike D'Antoni, Dan D'Antoni, Greg White all went to high school, and, of course, a great coach there in the late Don Knuckles. Emily Ratchford of Ravenswood, one of the team members. Kenna Maxwell from Lewis County. Lewis County played for the AAA state championship, losing to Nitro in a great game. Bluefield's Kara Brown. Martina Howe, who was the runner-up of the three-point competition out of Robert C. Byrd, is on this AAA AA squad. Brooke Kraft of Pikeview and Kat Farmer of Pikeview getting to play one more time together. Caitlin Lester of West Side is a member of this AAA AA squad. Maddie Clark of Wyoming East helped lead that program to back-to-back state titles. Ashlyn Riley of Lincoln High School in Harrison County, a member, along with Alara Evans out of Chapmanville High School, Alexis Odell of Nicholas County High School, and Gracie Harvey from Summers County High School. That rounds out your AAA AA team. Time now to meet the two teams. We turn it over to Robert Lynch, the voice of the Dave Wills Gymnasium here at Shady Spring High School.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next event will be the girls' 2024 Scott Brown Memorial and your Jan Care 3A and AA teams. So we will announce all players and coaches here, starting with the coaching staff. All right, Chick-fil-A's Jamie LeMaster will meet Ryan Davidson from Army East at center court. Bo Miller from Chick-fil-A will meet Austin, Canada at center court. Adam Smith from Chick-fil-A will meet Jan Care's Lakin Rollo at center court. And now your players. Jan Care's Emily Richford will meet Chick-fil-A's Josie Graves at center court. Emily was from Ravenswood and Josie from Cabell Midland there. Now Jan Care's Kenna Maxwell from Lewis County will meet Maddie Stoll from Princeton at center court. Bluefield's Kara Brown will meet Finley Lowen from George Washington at center court. Jan Care's Martina Howe will meet Emma Elliott from Liberty Harrison at center court. Mikeview's Brooke Kraft will meet Mary Beth Meadows from James Monroe at center court. Mikeview's Pat Farmer will meet Macy Helmet from Tucker County at center court. Caitlin Lester from Westside will meet Jenna Basin from Man at center court. Maddie Clark from Maumee East will meet Abigail Pruitt from Riverview at center court. And Miss Kaylee Trump from the Chick-fil-A, she's from Mercer Christian, will meet Ashton Riley from Lincoln, Alara Evans from Chapmanville, Alexis Odell from Nicholas County, and Gracie Harvey from Summers County at center court. Folks, let's hear it one more time for all these fantastic ladies and their respective schools. Good luck to both teams.
All right, there you have the players, and we come back. We've got the tip-off for you in just a moment here on Video Productions.
Brian Helton, conservative Republican, running for the West Virginia State Senate. Being born and raised right here in southern West Virginia, I was taught that values matter. As a father, I believe parents should make the choice about their children, not the government. We have to stand up to the radical policies that are sweeping our nation right now, and we've got to be on the lookout to keep that out of West Virginia. When I'm in the state Senate, I'm not only going to vote against those type of measures, I'm going to be on the lookout for them to stop them in their tracks. I'm Brian Helton, and I would appreciate your vote.
Right now, we are in desperate need in our state government for strong leaders who lead with integrity, representing us in Charleston. Leaders who understand and share our values of faith and family and recognize that those values are worth defending. Because it's those very values that make West Virginia such an amazing place to live. Brian Helton is the conservative Republican choice for state Senate because he'll always be there to fight for our family values.
Our officials are Justin Dodd, Josh Wright, and Taylor Ham. Josh Wright will be tossing it up at center circle as we get set for this girls basketball showdown here in the 34th annual Scott Brown Memorial All-Star Basketball Classic. Quad A Single A Stars against the Triple A Double A Stars. The Quad A Single A team in the white, Chick-fil-A is the team, and they go up against Jan Care, and it will be Jan Care with the basketball to start it out, and now Chick-fil-A on the attack.
4 out, space. Move. Good, right there, pull up game.
Shot by Helmick is good. Macy Helmick. And she is the daughter of a coach in Dave Helmick. Great program there at Tucker County High School. Last year it was the AAA Single A team of Jamie and LeMaster. They were the Jan Care team a year ago, and they won it by a count of 90-85 over Chick-fil-A. Great game a year ago, so we hope for much of the same here.
Move, exchange. Come on.
Josie Graves out of Cabell Midland High School couldn't get it to go.
Get the ball stop first, then get the rim.
Gracie Harvey handing off to Clark, and Clark hit 13 threes there in that three-point competition, just edged out for the finals by Martina Howe and Finley Lowen, who each had 14 in that opening round, and she puts
Downhill.
AAA, AA team, the Jan Care squad, in the lead.
It'll be there. Next play, next play, next play, next play.
Another look at Clark as she guns in the three. Maddie Clark, just an outstanding player, three-time first-team All-Stater, co-captain of the team this year with her high school teammate, Katie Blackburn, who is a junior. Another season to go there for Ryan Davidson. Maddie Clark handing off there to Howe. Shot won't go, and the rebound cleared there by Josie Graves. Finley Lowen, the three-point champion, can't connect on her first attempt. Here's Mary Beth Meadows off the mark. 3-2 game. Maddie Clark. It's a down low, and nice play there as Gracie Harvey heading to Southwestern Virginia, and Harvey on the board, and Lowen on the board with a three-pointer. Finley Lowen connects. Five game. Shot on its way, no good. Following it nicely. Beautiful play there by Ashlyn Riley. Riley, first team All-Stater, averaged 25 points a game. She led the state in scoring regardless of class. Another look at the play by Ashlyn Riley out of Lincoln High School, going to play at Glenville. Riley's shot from the outside won't go. And stepping on the line is Josie Graves, and turn it over and give it to the Jan Care team. Maddie Clark on the move. And Harvey knocks it down from the outside. Harvey with 4 in the game. Nice pass down low, and Maddie Stahl out of Princeton. Stahl scores it. Stahl going to play volleyball at Concord.
I was thinking about you right there.
Driving is Lester, can't get it to drop, and Josie Graves on the move here. Finley Lowen drills the three-pointer. Lowen's second three, and that puts Chick-fil-A on top at 10-9. Lowen each with 2 threes now. Stahl has 2, and Helmick has 2. Jamie LeMaster and Ryan Davidson each ready to bring in some fresh players. Emily Ratchford is into the game for Jan Care. Kat Farmer in there now. Kara Brown into the contest. Lara Evans of Chapmanville on the floor at the moment. And Brooke Kraft also out there for Jan Care, and There'll be a turnover here and give it back to Chick-fil-A. And the Chick-fil-A team at the moment, Lowen out on the court. Kaylee Trump has entered. Abigail Pruitt out there along with Emma Elliott. And Jenna Baisden has checked in. 10-9 game. Evans guns it up, won't go. Rebound by Trump. Trump was a late addition out of Mercer Christian. Here's Baisden with it out of Mann High School. Lowen with a couple of threes. Here's Elliott. Nice move by Emma Elliott. Elliott out of Liberty Harrison. Scoring over 1,000 in her career. Makes it a 12-9 lead for the Chick-fil-A crew. And here's a takeaway. Lowen comes up with it. Long range shot, knocking it down. From the outside is Jenna Baisden. So Baisden wasting no time. Honorable mention pick in Class Single A. And here's Emily Ratchford, standout from Ravenswood. Chick-fil-A with the biggest lead of the game right now at 6, and foul going to be called. Another look here at Baisden's three-pointer from long range. Got a timeout here on the floor, and we break away. Chick-fil-A on top at the moment, 15-9 on Video Productions.
Brian Helton, conservative Republican, running for the West Virginia State Senate. Being born and raised right here in southern West Virginia, I was taught that values matter. As a father, I believe parents should make the choice about their children, not the government. We have to stand up to the radical policies that are sweeping our nation right now, and we've got to be on the lookout to keep that out of West Virginia. When I'm in the state Senate, I'm not only going to vote against those type of measures, I'm going to be on the lookout for them to stop them in their tracks. I'm Brian Helton, and I would appreciate your vote.
Right now, we are in desperate need in our state government for strong leaders who lead with integrity, representing us in Charleston. Leaders who understand and share our values of faith and family and recognize that those values are worth defending, because it's those very values that make West Virginia such an amazing place to live. Brian Helton is the conservative Republican choice for state Senate because he'll always be there to fight for our family values.
Back inside the Dave Willis Gymnasium, 3:54 to go here in the first quarter of our girls showdown in the 34th annual Scott Brown Memorial All-Star Basketball Classic. Finley Lowen has nailed 2 3-pointers for the Chick-fil-A team. Jenna Baisden has a 3-pointer. Maddie Stahl, Emma Elliott, Macy Helmick have also scored here for the Chick-fil-A team. 3-pointer by Maddie Clark. The only 3 for the JanCare team at the moment. Gracie Harvey has 4 points and 2 points thus far for Ashlyn Riley. Foul going to be called on Emma Elliott, and that's going to put Kara Brown from Bluefield at the line. Brown undecided as to where she will play at the next level. Kara Brown unsuccessful on both free throw attempts. Jamie Lemaster got 17 last year out of Lindsay Bechtel and Jada Ali. Ali now in the program at Marshall. Lowen's shot coming up a bit short there. Also double figures from Cadence Stewart, Greenbrier East graduate, and down low, foul will be called. Abigail Pruitt committing the foul. And that will put at the line Brooke Kraft out of Pikeview, played for Tracy Wyatt Rabin there at Pikeview, made it to the state tournament. She was Tracy Wyatt, one of the all-time greats at Glenville State All-American, and a former Mercer Christian star player. So back coaching in Mercer County. Anna Young of Pendleton County was the leading scorer last year in the game, and a losing cause for the Chick-fil-A team, which was the AAA AA team a year ago. Young lady scored 34 points, had 6 3-pointers in the game. Finley Lowen trying to get it in there and take it away here. 15-11 game. Here is Brown. Kara Brown follows up the miss. And that brings the Jancare team within 2 points after trailing by 6. Baisden again with a long-range 3. Hit that from way out a moment ago. Can't get that one to go, but they come back up with the basketball. Here's Lowen with it. Hitting down low, getting it into the hands of Pruitt. Now back to Lowen. Basin gunning for another 3. Nice block out there by Evans. Here's Evans putting up the shot. Can't get it to go, and take it away there. Snagging the rebound was Pruitt for Chick-fil-A. From the outside, shot no good there by Emma Elliott. Here's Evans. Cat Farmer. And going to have a travel called there on Chick-fil-A's Elliott. And Jamie Lemaster making changes here, and out on the court he'll have Maddie Stahl. Josie Graves is out there. Macy Helmick on the floor now. Emma Elliott and Mary Beth Meadows. Jancare team losing it. Mary Beth Meadows of James Monroe High School, not too far from here. Monroe County takeaway by the Jancare squad, looking to tie or maybe take the lead right here. They were down 6 and fighting back. Poked away, and it will stay with Jancare. Turnaround shot, no good there by Brooke Kraft. Macy Helmick, straight away shot, and that won't go for Emma Elliott.
It's your ball, White. Get in the box.
Ball out of bounds, and it will stay with Chick-fil-A. Under a minute to go here in this opening quarter of play.
Maddie goes first. Madison goes first. Now come. Now go. Open up, Maddie. Now, right there, Maddie.
Nice pass inside. Maddie Stahl couldn't get it to drop. The young lady out of Princeton High School. Helped lead Princeton to the state tournament a year ago. Had a big upset against Jamie Lemaster's George Washington team there a year ago. GW bounced back this year, no doubt about it, and reached the state tournament. Mary Beth Meadows brings it across the timeline. Here's Emma Elliott looking for a teammate. Josie Graves from the outside. Graves banking it in. 17-13. Jancare likely going to go for the last shot here in this opening quarter. Here's Brown on the move. Cut off. Graves gets her hand on it. Mary Beth Meadows has a shot here. Pass to Helmick, knocked away by Emily Ratchford. And just about all you can do is lob it up here.
Check your clock. Gotta get it up. Gotta get it up.
And the bank shot there that goes through. Here comes the Graves, no chance, and that will do it. Good first quarter in the book, 17-13. Chick-fil-A on top of Jancare. Away we go to the second quarter here on Video Productions.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
First rodeo. 13 game here as we get set for the second quarter here in the 34th annual Scott Brown Memorial All-Star Basketball Classic. Finley Lowen had 2 3-pointers for the Chick-fil-A team. Jenna Basin had a 3-pointer, and Josie Graves, Maddie Stahl, Emma Elliott, and Macy Helmick all had 2 points in the opening quarter. They're playing 4 10-minute quarters here, just like the college game in this Scott Brown Memorial Classic. It'll be 20-minute halves in the boys' game, just like college. Leading scorer for Jancare, 4 points for Gracie Harvey. Maddie Clark had a 3-pointer, 2 points for Kara Brown, 2 for Brooke Kraft, and 2 for Ashlyn Riley. Chick-fil-A team in the white, and shot from the outside. Emma Elliott comes up short. Maddie Clark, she runs the floor so well. And a great recruit there for Wheeling University. Will play in the Mountain East Conference at the next level. Going to trade in the Wyoming East green for the Cardinal Red there in Wheeling. Beautiful pass there. And finishing it off will be Maddie Stahl. So for the second time in the game, Chick-fil-A squad has a 6-point advantage. Clark from the outside. 3-pointer missed by Ratchford. Clark couldn't get it to go, but Clark chases it down. And Maddie Clark wants to drive out of bounds, and it's going to be Chick-fil-A's basketball. Macy Helmick. Mary Beth Meadows. On the move there, no good for Josie Graves. Here's Riley driving in. Riley going to be fouled. Maddie Stahl committing the foul. It's her first. At the free throw line is Riley. And Ashlyn Riley, what a season. First team All-Stater. 25.3 points per game. And leading the entire state in scoring. Hits both free throws to make it a 19-15 game. Chick-fil-A now back on the attack, and a takeaway here by Riley. And then right back into the hands of Chick-fil-A. And here's Graves who will score. Well, they had it, they lost it, they got it back. And Graves now with 4 in the game. Riley launching up the 3, won't go, out of bounds, and it will belong to Chick-fil-A. Graves finishing off that sequence of one team had it, the other team gathered it in, and they got it back. And Great quick hands there by Riley. But down low, Stahl is left all alone. Maddie Stahl now has 6 in the game, and that's our biggest lead of the game at 8 as we go under 8 minutes to play here in the first half. Nice drive there, but coming up short is Martina Howe. Howe, the runner-up in the three-point competition. Here's Helmick flipping up the shot, couldn't get it to go, but right back with it is Emma Elliott and Chick-fil-A. So 4 out and 4 in for the Chick-fil-A team. Kaylee Trump has returned. Finley Lowen in there. From the outside, Abigail Pruitt. Her shot is short. And coming out of there with it for Jan Kerr is Kenna Maxwell. And on the move is Clark. Clark denied. Fouls on Kenna Maxwell. That's her first. Jenna Baisden will send it in. Abigail Pruitt with it. Kaylee Trump from the outside. Handing it off there. And here's Baisden looking for another 3. Couldn't get that one to go. Lowen with the rebound. Finley Lowen turnaround shot won't drop. And nice save attempt there by Baisden, and it will belong to Jan Kerr. So Jan Kerr trailing by 8, up back from a 6-point deficit, but now it is Chick-fil-A by 8, biggest lead of the game. Riley going to be called for the travel. Jamie Lemaster wants a timeout. We take a break here. His team, the Chick-fil-A squad, up by 8 at 23-15. You're watching live streaming coverage of the 34th annual Scott Brown Memorial All-Star Basketball Classic on Video Productions.
Brian Helton, conservative Republican, running for the West Virginia State Senate. Being born and raised right here in southern West Virginia, I was taught that values matter. As a father, I believe parents should make the choice about their children, not the government. We have to stand up to the radical policies that are sweeping our nation right now, and we've got to be on the lookout to keep that out of West Virginia. When I'm in the state Senate, I'm not only going to vote against those type of measures, I'm going to be on the lookout for them to stop them in their tracks. I'm Brian Helton, and I would appreciate your vote.
Right now, we are in desperate need in our state government for strong leaders who lead with integrity, representing us in Charleston. Leaders who understand and share our values of faith and family and recognize that those values.
Back inside the Day Wills Gymnasium here after the timeout. Chick-fil-A looking to go up double figures, and Kaylee Trump from Mercer Christian drives in and scores 2,000 points in her career. And Trump, a late addition, so she gets the bucket, gives Chick-fil-A the first double-figure lead of the game. Can't get the three-point try to go there. So some work to do for Jan Kerr. And a walk going to be called on Ashlyn Riley. So they've had a couple of travels in a row, and back it goes to the Chick-fil-A All-Star team. Kaylee Trump will send it in. Gets it to Finley Lowen. Lowen bound for UNC Wilmington to continue her basketball career. Trump is going to go to Bob Jones University. And taken away by Jan Kerr, and here's Maxwell on the move. Martina Howe, skip pass. Maddie Clark's shot is up and good. Three-pointer by Maddie Clark, her second of the game. She has 6, and that's a much-needed basket for the Jan Kerr team. Finley Lowen wheeling around there, gets it to Baisden. Baisden hit a 3 when she entered the game in the first quarter. Quick hands there by the Jancare team, and out of there with it. Here comes Kenna Maxwell. Maxwell with a nice move, dishing to Riley from the corner, and Riley, the sharpshooter from Lincoln, couldn't get that one to go down. So here's Finley Lowen with it. Trump will shoot it, and in and out, good-looking shot by Trump. Basin gets the rebound. Turnaround by Basin is good. Basin has 5 in the game, 27-18. Chick-fil-A by 9. Maxwell launches and connects. Kenna Maxwell, second team captain of the AAA All-State team, is going to play at West Virginia Wesleyan. Help lead Lewis County to that first ever state championship game appearance. Lost a tough game to Nitro. Nice little move there by Trump, who has scored 4 points. Here is Howe. Boy, she rifles that one, no doubt about it. Martina Howe, she was the runner-up in the three-point competition and gets her first here in the game to make it 29-24. So back-to-back threes by Jancare, and a takeaway here, 3-on-1. Maddie Clark gets it to go. Clark has 7, and we have ourselves a three-point game here at 29-26 as we approach the 4-minute mark. Kaylee Trump across the timeline into the hands of Maddie Stahl. Abby Pruitt on the move.
Finn, stay. Everybody else. Finn, stay. Everybody else.
Foul was on Alexis Odell. We have a timeout. Our media timeout. We take a break here inside the Day Wheels Gymnasium. 3-point game. Chick-fil-A on top here on Video Productions.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
I'm Chelsea, and a little thing I like about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is I think it's just a perfect combination of ingredients. The pepper jack cheese and that spiciness of the sandwich. It's the right type of spice and the right amount of spice. It's crunchy on the outside, but then really tender on the inside. And then obviously the pickles on the bottom are iconic. There are too many things I like about it. I don't know if I can finish the thought.
Real customer paid for their testimonial.
Three-point game between Chick-fil-A and Jancare. Girls All-Star Showdown between the AAA Single A squad, which is the Chick-fil-A team, and the AAA AA All-Stars, the Jancare team. And at the moment, take game here. This Jancare team fighting back from a deficit of 10. It's been our biggest lead of the game.
The winner of a $25 Little General gift card. Way to go, Buckhead.
Finley Lowen will be the inbounder here for the Chick-fil-A team. Lowen looks, gets it in. Nice play by Lowen to Josie Graves. Graves has 6 in the game. 31-26 our score. Emily Ratchford on the move. Taken away there by Lowen. From the outside, gunning it up and getting it to fall through there is Emma Elliott. Three-pointer by Elliott, so back to an 8-point lead after the Jancare squad had gotten it to 3. Here's Harvey, her shot won't go. Mary Beth Meadows with the rebound. Emma Elliott gets it to Lowen. Lowen's three off the mark there. Now there with it is Evans. Ratchford brings it across the timeline. Young lady from Ravenswood, first team All-Stater in both basketball and softball. And reaching in there, going to be called for the foul is Emma Elliott. That's going to be 2 on Elliott. Ratchford will send it in. Ratchford leading Ravenswood to the Final Four in Class AA, where they lost to eventual champ Wyoming East. And Ratchford working hard there and going to be fouled by Mary Beth Meadows. Coverage here on Video Productions as Ratchford hits the first free throw, being presented by their local Little General stores, proud to support area All-Stars. Little General, great prices in convenient places. So Ratchford gets 1 of 2 there. (34-27) game. It's going to have Emma Elliott at the line.
All right. First thing, find the ball and get the rim. All right, find the ball first and get the rim.
Elliott now with 6 in the game. 1,000-point scorer at Liberty Harrison High School, and Elliott knocks them both through. 2 of 3 at the line is the Chick-fil-A team, 36-27. They built the lead back up to 9. Here's Evans. Her shot won't go. Follows it and then lost the handle on it. Lowen. As we go under 2 minutes to play here in this first half. Good passing by Chick-fil-A, and it results in a three-pointer by Elliott. Her second here in the quarter. And that is our biggest lead of the game at 39-27. Ratchford looking for a three, won't drop. Nice rebound, corralled there by Caitlin Lester out of West Side High School. Brown into Harvey. Gracie Harvey to Ratchford. Ratchford, I mean, a lot of traffic there, and somehow it is Lester coming out there with the basketball for Jancare. Lester's first bucket of the game. And a turnover by the Chick-fil-A squad, so Jancare will have it. They trail by 10 here. They battled back from some deficits here in the game and trying to do so again. Ratchford on the move. Nice little head fake there. She missed the shot, but Harvey is there to put it back in. Harvey has 6, 39-31. We're set to go under a minute here, and a block there by Harvey. Finley Lowen getting it into the hands of Elliott, and whistle and a foul called, and it's going to be charged to Kara Brown of the Jancare team. Again, the Jancare team in the blue and the Chick-fil-A team in the white. The Chick-fil-A team, Quad A and Single A stars and Triple A, Double A standouts playing for the Jancare team. Jancare on the move here. Kara Brown with the basketball to Ratchford. Ratchford dishing to Evans. Evans in the paint and scores. Tough shot for Alara Evans, that's her first basket of the game. The young lady out of Chapmanville High School. Makes it a 39-33 game. Here is Helmick launching the three. Won't go. Rebound. Graves trying to put it back up. She's fouled. And the foul going to be charged to Lester. That's her first. And that will have Graves at the free throw line. Graves has 6 in the game. Make it 7. Graves up, and this one won't drop through. Chick-fil-A now 3 of 5 at the free throw line. 40-33 game here with 16 seconds remaining in the first half. Emily Ratchford and Kara Brown, and Brown had it knocked away by Emma Elliott. It will stay with Jan Kerr. Kara Brown across the timeline into the hands of Lester. Driving is Lester, and Lester scores. Lester has 4 here in the second quarter, and that will do it. Now they were down 12, and they fought back to make it a 5-point deficit here at the break. Good first half of basketball between the Chick-fil-A All-Stars, the Quad A and Single A crew against the Jan Care team, the AAA and AA All-Stars. Part of this 34th annual Scott Brown Memorial All-Star Basketball Classic. We break away here inside the Dave Wills Gymnasium. You're watching live streaming coverage on Video Productions.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Northside Chevy GMC, where everybody rides on Route 19 in Summersville, is Central West Virginia's leading Chevy and GMC dealer. Looking for your next GMC Sierra truck? Look no further. GMC, we are professional grade. We also have what you're looking for. We offer a great lineup of Chevy Silverados, GMC Trains, Chevy Trailblazers, and much more. Visit us online at northsidewv.net or come see us on Northside Drive in Summersville. Chevy, together, let's drive.
Hey, I'm Chelsea, and a little thing I like about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is I think it's just a perfect combination of ingredients. The pepper jack cheese and that spiciness of the sandwich. It's the right type of spice and the right amount of spice. It's crunchy on the outside, but then really tender on the inside. And then obviously the pickles on the bottom are iconic. There are too many things I like about it. I don't know if I can finish the thought.
Real customer paid for their testimonial.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
Back inside here at the Dave Wills Gymnasium on the campus of Shady Spring High School. Shady Spring, West Virginia, half-court shooting competition going on here at the break for a nice gift certificate. Well, the AAA single A team leading at 40-35, the Chick-fil-A squad. They took a 2-0 lead. Maddie Clark hit a three-pointer for the AAA AA All-Stars. The Jan Care squad, they were up 3-2. They were up 5-2. It was a 5-5 game. It was a 9-5 lead for Jan Care. And then it would be the Chick-fil-A team going on a 10-0 run, and that made it a 15-9 lead. And at the end of the first quarter, it was 17-13. And they continued to kind of build on that lead. They got the first double-digit lead of the game, 25-15. Well, sign her up. Half-point shot, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kylie Meadows hits a half.
Kylie Meadows is the winner.
A
$25 little general gift certificate. So you had the 10-point lead at 25-15, but then Jancare battles back, made it 25-18. It was 27-18. It was 27-21, 29-21, and 29-24, 29-26. Then back to an 8-point lead for Chick-fil-A, a 9-point advantage, and then a 12-point lead at 39-27. That's the biggest lead of the game, but Jancare again battles back, and at the break here, they trail 40-35. We'll come back and we will take a look at some individual numbers here in this girls showdown of the 2024 Scott Brown Memorial All-Star Basketball Classic. You're watching live streaming coverage here on Video Productions.
Hey, I'm Chelsea, and a little thing I like about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is I think it's just a perfect combination of ingredients. The pepper jack cheese and that spiciness of the sandwich. It's the right type of spice and the right amount of spice. It's crunchy on the outside, but then really tender on the inside. And then obviously the pickles on the bottom are iconic. There are too many things I like about it. I don't know if I can finish the thought.
Real customer paid for their testimonial.
Northside Chevy GMC, where everybody rides on Route 19 in Summersville, is Central West Virginia's leading Chevy and GMC dealer. Looking for your next GMC Sierra truck? Look no further. GMC, we are professional grade. We also have what you're looking for. We offer a great lineup of Chevy Silverados, GMC Terrains, Chevy Trailblazers, and much more. Visit us online at northsidewv.net or come see us on Northside Drive in Summersville. Chevy, together, let's drive.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
Let's take a look at individual scoring here in this first half of play. The Chick-fil-A squad on top, 40-35. Emma Elliott leading the way. She has 10 points in the contest, including two three-pointers. And both of those came in the second quarter. She's the only player in double figures in the game. 7 points for Josie Graves. Maddie Stahl has 6. Finley Lowen has 6. 4 for Kaylee Trump. 5 for Jenna Baisden and 2 for Macy Helmick. Point production for the Jancare team. Leading the way is Maddie Clark, who has 8 points. Gracie Harvey has 6, 4 for Ashlyn Riley, and 4 for Caitlin Lester. Kenna Maxwell has 3 points. Martina Howe has 3, 2 for Kara Brown, 2 for Alara Evans, and 1 point for Emily Ratchford. And that's the scoring for the Jancare team. They made 13 of 34, 4-15 from the three-point line. Chick-fil-A team 16 of 36, 5 of 17 from the three-point line. Chick-fil-A 3 of 5 at the free throw line, and The Jancare team 5 of 8, each team with 11 turnovers. Slight edge in the rebounding department for Chick-fil-A at 19-18. Chick-fil-A has 6 steals, 4 for Jancare, and Chick-fil-A with 3 blocks and Jancare with 2 blocks. So we should have ourselves a good second half of action. Game has only been tied once, 2 lead changes, and the biggest lead, again, 12-point advantage for Chick-fil-A. So we'll break away here inside the Dave Wills Gymnasium, bring you second half action. You're watching live streaming coverage of the 34th annual Scott Brown Memorial All-Star Basketball Classic here on Video Productions.
Brian Helton, conservative Republican, running for the West Virginia State Senate. Being born and raised right here in southern West Virginia, I was taught that values matter. As a father, I believe parents should make the choice about their children, not the government. We have to stand up to the radical policies that are sweeping our nation right now, and we've got to be on the lookout to keep that out of West Virginia. When I'm in the state Senate, I'm not only going to vote against those type of measures, I'm going to be on the lookout for them to stop them in their tracks. I'm Brian Helton, and I would appreciate your vote.
Right now, we are in desperate need in our state government for strong leaders who lead with integrity, representing us in Charleston. Leaders who understand and share our values of faith and family and recognize that those values are worth defending, because it's those very values that make West Virginia such an amazing place to live. Brian Helton is the conservative Republican choice for state Senate because he'll always be there to fight for our family values.
Back inside the Dave Wills Gymnasium. Getting set for our second half of action here between the Quad A and Single A team. The Chick-fil-A squad in the white. And the Jancare squad of AAA and AA All-Stars. Again, we mentioned last year Jamie Lemaster was the head coach of the Quad A Single A team last year. They were the Jancare team last year, and they came away with a 90-85 victory. He had 4 players in double figures in that game.
All right, wait, Maddie, wait.
11 of 12 players scored in that game. He's working with a 9-player roster here in 2024, but right now they have the lead. Trump in trouble down low from the outside. Shot won't go there for Lowen. Here's Riley on the move. Riley taken away by Trump. Trump with a nice little spin move there in the lane. Can't get it to go. Kraft flipping back to Cat Farmer. They've done that a time or two. The Pikeview teammates. Here's Clark. Her 3 won't go. Riley goes up high, gets the missed shot. Opportunity here for Jancare, and Howe knocks it through. Howe with 6 in the game, and that makes it a 2-point difference here. Howe, the runner-up in the 3-point competition, and there is Howe coming away with it. Good defense by Howe, and then lays it up, would go. Finley Lowen gets it to Helmick. Helmick to Trump. Finley Lowen goes to Graves. And good defense there by the Jancare team, and the shot clock violation. And again, something that they add in these all-star games, the players are not used to in the regular season. No shot clock in high school basketball, but here in this all-star event, and that's our first shot clock violation. So good defense by Jancare. Now a chance here to tie the game or take the lead. And Howe, boy, in and out. Clark tapping it around, but it will be in the possession of the Chick-fil-A squad. Josie Graves on the move. Graves dishing there to Maddie Stahl. And the ball knocked away by Martina Howe. Finley Lowen fishing down low, and here's Stahl wanting to go up with it, and we have a whistle and a foul against the Chick-fil-A squad. Maddie Stahl commits her second foul. Ashlyn Riley pulls up baseline and connects. Riley now with 6 in the game. And that evens things. Our second tie of the game. Jancare's battled back from a 12-point deficit, shot on its way. Off the mark there by Josie Graves. Here's Riley looking to give this Jancare team a lead and just could not get it to fall. Graves. Sending it to Lowen. Finley Lowen to Graves. Graves wants to make her move to the bucket, but has to dish it off to Kaylee Trump. Shot clock is at 3-2, and Lowen couldn't get it to go. Good defense again by Jancare. Here comes the blue-clad Jancare squad on the move here, and ball out of bounds. Ratchford is in, Evans in, Odell in, Maxwell in for this Jancare squad that is looking to take a lead here since early in this game. Kenna Maxwell. Odell on the move, and Odell's shot off the mark. Meadows, Baisden, Pruitt, and Elliott are all checking in for the Chick-fil-A team. Trump, Lowen, Graves, and Helmick will come out. Jancare with the ball. Chance to take the lead, and they do. Nice, strong move by Odell. Scores her first bucket of the game. So 11 of the 12 Jancare players have now scored as we have a foul called. Well, 5:57 mark of this third quarter, and Chick-fil-A has yet to score. Baisden going to try to change that here. She heads to the free throw line and does. Baisden now has 6 in the game. Jenna Baisden out of Mann High School. Played for the Hillbillies, honorable mention, All-State, single A. Takes 1 of 2 of the free throws. All knocked away, but it's going to stay with the Chick-fil-A team. Mary Beth Meadows will send it in. Maddie Stahl, her shot off the mark. Rebound by Caitlin Lester. Lester is going to be fouled there. Foul will be charged to Emma Elliott. That's Elliott's third of the game. Ratchford into Evans. Evans back to Ratchford. Here's Lester putting it up. Couldn't get it to go. Underneath there was Odell. Out comes Mary Beth Meadows. Mary Beth Meadows, her shot won't drop. Maddie Stahl with the rebound. Here's Elliott. Nice dish to Stahl, and Stahl scores. Stahl has 8 in the game, and Chick-fil-A back on top by 1. Tight game here in this opener of our doubleheader of the 34th annual Scott Brown Memorial All-Star Basketball Classic. Great to have you with us here on Video Productions. Nick Eskins is our producer-director. Faith Alexander on video today. Butch Mounts, the executive producer of Video Productions, and there's Stahl with the bucket. 46-42. Evans is shot, and Evans connects with the 3. 46-45 game. Evans has 5 in the contest. 5 3-pointers for this Jancare team. And a break here in the action. We've got ourselves a 45-45 game and a timeout on the floor here in Shady Spring.
Brian Helton, conservative Republican, running for the West Virginia State Senate. Being born and raised right here in southern West Virginia, I was taught that values matter. As a father, I believe parents should make the choice about their children, not the government. We have to stand up to the radical policies that are sweeping our nation right now, and we've got to be on the lookout to keep that out of West Virginia. When I'm in the state Senate, I'm not only going to vote against those type of measures, I'm going to be on the lookout for them to stop them in their tracks. I'm Brian Helton, and I would appreciate your vote.
Right now, we are in desperate need in our state government for strong leaders who lead with integrity, representing us in Charleston. Leaders who understand and share our values of faith and family and recognize that those values are worth defending, because it's those very values that make West Virginia such an amazing place to live. Brian Helton is the conservative Republican choice for state Senate because he'll always be there to fight for our family values.
Dave Wills Gymnasium here on the campus of Shady Spring High School. Good game here, 45-45. So that last basket by Stahl for the Chick-fil-A team, it looked like they had indicated a 3. They put 3 on the board, but it was a 2. So that's where we are here at 45-45. Jancare looking to take the lead. Shot no good by Evans. Ratchford runs down the missed shot, and the Ravenswood Devilette couldn't get it to go. Lester with the rebound, and she is fouled. Foul on Basin, her second. Lester gives Jancare the lead. Lester has 5 in the game. Lester perfect. 47-45 advantage. Good defense there, but Basin does a nice job getting out of the traffic jam. Elliott launches. Mary Beth Meadows kicks it to the near side to Pruitt. So the Chick-fil-A team coming up empty on that offensive set. Here's a runner off the glass, no good. Nice drive there by Lester. And it will stay with Jancare. They look to build on this 2-point lead. Mary Beth Meadows out of there with it for Chick-fil-A. And here's Stahl. Stahl has 12 in the game. 49-47 our score. Your takeaway there by Chick-fil-A, and then just a tough miss for Alexis Odell. A takeaway there. Good job by the Jancare team as Howe scores. Howe has 8 in the game, 51-47. Finley Lowen. Lowen, nice step in, and she scores. Lowen has 8 in the game. Nice play by Finley Lowen, the George Washington standout from the outside. Shot no good by Riley. So a chance here for Chick-fil-A to tie it up or take the lead as we go under 2 to play. Open there is Pruitt. Her shot won't go. Snagging the rebound is Gracie Harvey. Harvey feeds Riley. Riley down low, knocked away by Elliott. Boys game coming up here on Video Productions. Dave Tallman Jr. and Dave Tallman Sr. going to lead the Quad A and Single A team. And Ronnie Olson inside this gymnasium as the head coach of Shady Spring High School and going to get another opportunity to coach the AAA AA team. Ronnie Olson's first time coaching and Dave Tallman's first time coaching since they won state championships there in Charleston. Those were back-to-back games. Nice move there by Emma Elliott. Elliott's been impressive. She has 12 in the game, and we're tied at 51, and then Gracie Harvey changes that real quick. She has 8 in the game, 53-51 as we near the 1 minute mark. Elliott to Pruitt. Pruitt's shot won't go. Knocked away, and they say last touching Martina Howe. With exactly 1 minute to go here in the third. Another look there. To live action here now. Macy Helmick to Elliott. Elliott, shot clock running down. Elliott in trouble. Elliott is fouled. Foul is going to go against Kara Brown. That's her second. We'll look there at the foul that has Pruitt at the line. Pruitt's first point of the game out of Riverview High School, second team all Stater Class Single A. Going to go to Bluefield University, Bluefield, Virginia. And she puts both free throws through, and we're tied again at 53. Maddie Clark to Gracie Harvey. Here's Clark, straight away three, rattles around, won't go. Riley got the rebound, and last touching Riley. So it's going to be Chick-fil-A's basketball. The Quad A and Class Single A All-Star team. Tie game here. Finley Lowen getting directions from her head coach at George Washington High School, Jamie Lemaster. Emma Elliott. Elliott twisting. Now here's Pruitt with it. And a takeaway by Jancare. Riley darting down the floor. Riley lays it in. Riley got the steal and the bucket. 55-53. Elliott will not get the shot off. It's a 2-point game as we head to the fourth quarter here. Big defensive play by Riley and the Jan Care squad, and they take a 2-point advantage into the fourth. You're watching live streaming coverage of the 2024 Scott Brown Memorial All-Star Basketball Classic on Video Productions.
Northside Chevy GMC, where everybody rides on Route 19 in Summersville, is Central West Virginia's leading Chevy and GMC dealer. Looking for your next GMC Sierra truck? Look no further. GMC, we are professional grade. We also have what you're looking for. We offer a great lineup of Chevy Silverados, GMC Trains, Chevy Trailblazers, and much more. Visit us online at northsidewv.net or come see us on Northside Drive in Summersville. Chevy, together, let's drive.
I don't think you should do this.
Watch and learn.
He's here.
Fleck on the track.
What up, Bronx? Here come the Dunkies! And my partner.
It's really hard to be your friend, man.
Dunkies! Don't go away, my heart. Don't go away, my heart.
How do you like them donuts? I'm so sorry.
What track are we?
We talked about this.
2 words. Dunking's iced coffee.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Hey, I'm Chelsea, and a little thing I like about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is I think it's just a perfect combination of ingredients. The pepper jack cheese and that spiciness of the sandwich. It's the right type of spice and the right amount of spice. It's crunchy on the outside, but then really tender on the inside. And then obviously the pickles on the bottom are iconic. There are too many things I like about it. I don't know if I can finish the thought.
Real customer paid for their testimonial.
Well, last year, Jamie Lemaster led the Quad A, Single A All-Stars. They were the Jan Care All-Stars a year ago, and they got the victory by a final of 90-85. And now going to try to do it yet again. 4th time that Jamie Lemaster has been the head coach in this game. Ryan Davidson, of course, first year as the head coach at Wyoming East. And what a beginning for Ryan as he leads the Lady Warriors to the state championship following the resignation of the great Angie Boncini. And, of course, Angie had all those state championships at Wyoming East. So Chick-fil-A will have it to get us started here. 55-53 our score. Lowen looking to tie it and does. Lowen now in double figures with 10 points. 55-55. Cat Farmer in trouble there and gets it into the hands of Lester. Tough defense by Chick-fil-A. Cat Farmer down low into the hands of her high school teammate Brooke Kraft. And the shot won't go. So here comes Chick-fil-A on the move. Macy Helmick over to Mary Beth Meadows. And now to Lowen. Lowen down low. Lowen maneuvers nicely. Can't get it to drop. Farmer. The pass to Maxwell. Farmer drives, and Farmer lost it in traffic, and out of there with it comes Emma Elliott. Elliott wants to take it up, and she does, and she draws the foul. So number 12 going against number 12, and Caitlin Lester hit with her second foul. Timeout, a 30-second timeout here by the Chick-fil-A squad. Coming up, we've got the Scott Brown Memorial Classic boys basketball showdown. The Quad A Single A Mid-State Auto team will go with Nick Fleming from Princeton, Mikey Johnson from Huntington, Jacob King of Morgantown, Izzy Everett from Morgantown, Player of the Year, Sharon Young from Morgantown, Braden McClung of Greenbrier West, Elijah Redfern from Beckley Woodrow Wilson, Ethan Hunt of Victory Baptist, Malachi Lewis of Oak Hill, Cohen Sarton of Princeton, and Ryan Cole of James Monroe. That will be the Quad A Single A team, the Mid-State Auto team, the C. Adam Toney Discount Tire team, the AAA, AA All-Stars guided by Ronnie Olson. We'll have Brandon Isaac of Summers County, Amar Maxwell of Shady Spring, Gavin Davis of Shady, Cameron Gore of Bluefield, Hayden Piles of Magnolia, R.J. Hairston of Bluefield, David Thomas of Pikeview, Braden French of Westside, Eli Campbell of Midland Trail, and Jared Vestal of Pikeview. So foul here on Alexis Odell, and that will put Pruitt at the line. Pruitt in the game. And she had made her first two free throw attempts, and chance here to give Chick-fil-A the lead. Interesting little nugget in that boys game coming up. Magnolia's Hayden Piles will be playing for the C. Adam Toney team, but his head coach in high school at Magnolia, Dave Tallman Sr., will be helping his son, Dave Jr., coach that Quad A Single A team. So bucket there, and 57-56 our score, and Jancare gets it back again. Here's Maxwell driving, and not sure. Yep, she stepped out.
We're good. Come on back. Fence. Let Fence. Get up. Come on, back. Clear out. She's good. Come on. She's got it. Spread out. One space.
Elliott maneuvers. And now looks to give it up, and does, into the hands of Graves. Here's Elliott firing a three and getting it to go. Elliott now with 15 in the game and puts Chick-fil-A in front, 59-57. Here's Lester with the shot, and Lester knocks it through. Lester now with 10 in the game, and we're
Clear out. Get away. Get away.
60-59 game. You see Graves up with the shot, got it. Graves with 9. And then from the outside, off the glass and in by Elliott.
We're good. Hey, next play. Don't guard the inbounder, guard the rim. Don't guard the inbounder, helmet, guard the rim. Get under the rim.
Riley driving, can't get it to go. Here comes Lowen. In a tie game, Lowen zigzags through traffic and Lowen. Boy, beautiful drive there by Finley Lowen. Lowen with 12. 65-63 game. Emma Elliott twisting and turning and can't get it to go. Ratchford comes out there with it, and the Ravenswood stand out, handing it off to Clark. And here is Riley. Her shot won't go. Just one shot there. Clearing out is Elliott. At the 6-minute mark here, 2-point game. Down low, Graves got open, and Graves scores. Graves has 11 in the game, and Chick-fil-A in front by 4 at 67-63. Riley drives. Riley too strong off the glass. Now there with it is Helmick. Finds Mary Beth Meadows. Nice save by Meadows. Lowen to Graves. Elliott lets the three go and can't get it to drop. Graves with a nice rebound. Back up and in by Graves. Graves with 6 points here in the fourth quarter. 13 for the game. The lead stretched out to 6 by Chick-fil-A. Clark wheels around, and Clark, boy, nice move by Clark. Couldn't get it to go. Takeaway by Clark. Maddie Clark into the hands. Beautiful pass there, finding Riley, and Riley scores it. Riley with 9, 69-65. There's Graves. Offensive foul on Graves. Media timeout here on the floor. 69-65 game. A good one to get the 2024 Scott Brown Memorial All-Star event underway here at Shady Spring High School. Back in a moment.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
Brian Helton, conservative Republican, running for the West Virginia State Senate. Being born and raised right here in southern West Virginia, I was taught that values matter. As a father, I believe parents should make the choice about their children, not the government. We have to stand up to the radical policies that are sweeping our nation right now, and we've got to be on the lookout to keep that out of West Virginia. When I'm in the state Senate, I'm not only going to vote against those type of measures, I'm going to be on the lookout for them to stop them in their tracks. I'm Brian Helton, and I would appreciate your vote. Brian Helton, conservative Republican, running for the West Virginia State Senate. Being born and raised right here in southern West Virginia, I was taught that values matter. As a father, I believe parents should make the choice about their children, not the government. We have to stand up to the radical policies that are sweeping our nation right now, and we've got to be on the lookout to keep that out of West Virginia. When I'm in the state Senate, I'm not only going to vote against those type of measures, I'm going to be on the lookout for them to stop them in their tracks. I'm Brian.
You know you're in the right place if the great Tex Williams is in the building. Great coaching legend at St. Albans. University of Charleston. Alderson brought us Charleston Gunners and then back to St. Albans. Great game here. Second year in a row. The girls' contest has been terrific. 4-point advantage for the Chick-fil-A team in the white. The quad A, single A stars shot too strong there by Martina Howe. And the AAA, AA Jan Care team coming up empty on that offensive possession. Here comes Finley Lowen, gets it to Josie Graves. Graves out of Cabell Midland High School. Macy Helmick now has it. Tucker County standout. Graves to Trump, and Trump shot no good. Kaylee Trump, who was a late addition out of Mercer Christian High School. She's got 4 in the game. Here's Riley trying to get a bucket. Shot won't go. Brown's turnaround won't happen. But another opportunity here. They'll reset it on the Jan Care side of the floor. Driving is Maddie Clark. Clark denied. Finley Lowen. Lowen wants to penetrate, cut off there by Riley. Here's Helmick with a 3 off target there, and back it goes to Jan Care. Jan Care, an opportunity here to draw closer. It's been back and forth here in this second half after a 40-35 halftime score. Biggest lead of the game has been 12. That was by Chick-fil-A in the first half. Maddie Clark. Here's Riley, and Riley's shot off target. Nice save there by Brown, getting it into the hands of Martina Howe, and then shot clock violation against the Jan Care squad. Good job by our officiating crew, Justin Dodd, Josh Wright, Taylor Ham. Graves drives, Graves scores. Graves with 8 fourth quarter points, 15 for the game. She didn't score in the third quarter, making up for it here in the fourth. 6-point lead. Maddie Clark, she's open and in and out for Clark, but there is Gracie Harvey on the stick back and draws the foul. Harvey trying to convert the three-point play. Can't get it to go. But they get another opportunity here off the miss. Howe dumping it down low, and shot would not go. Tough miss there for Riley, but another opportunity. And Riley puts it in. 11 for Riley, 71-69. This is a big-time possession there for Jan Care. So they come up with 4 points. Foul is going to be charged to Riley. I believe that's her first. Lester comes in for Jan Care. Out is Gracie Harvey. Helmick checks out of the game. Maddie Stahl is in, and we have a timeout. Under 2 to go, 1:52 remaining. 71-69 here at the Scott Brown Memorial Classic.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
(71-69) our score here with 1:52 to go. The Chick-fil-A squad, Quad A, Single A, team going up against the AAA, AA Stars, the Jancare team. Been a good game. I mean, these young ladies just got together last night for a practice. Some were late additions. Finley Lowen is ready to trigger it in. She's joined out there by Josie Graves, and she gets it into the hands of Graves, and she scores. Graves has had a big fourth quarter. Now 17 in the game. Elliott has 17. 73-69, and a travel against Jancare. Tough break for Jancare there, trying to stay within striking distance. Josie Graves will send it in to Finley Lowen. Bradford getting set to check back in for Jancare. Shot on its way and won't go there for Elliott. So good opportunity here for Jancare. Brown feeds Ashlyn Riley. Riley to Lester. Lester's shot rattles around, won't go. Poked around into the hands of Riley, who drives and can't get it to drop. Still an opportunity for Jancare. And it's Martina Howe from the outside, and her shot would not go down. Under a minute to go in the game. And stripped there by Brown, but Chick-fil-A will manage to hang on to it. Driving and losing the handle is Graves. So Ratchford in, Evans in. Get a couple of good three-point shooters in there for Jancare. They trail by 4.
Hey, don't leave her. Don't leave her. Stay with her. Don't leave her. Don't leave her.
Here's Ratchford driving. Ratchford up and in and out for Emily Ratchford. Ratchford at Ravenswood averaged 13.9. She got 6.2 rebounds a game, 6.5 assists per game. Up and in for Ratchford. She has 2 points, both at the free throw line. Ratchford, an all-state softball player. She helped Ravenswood to its first Final Four appearance since 2010 under head coach Kara Williams. Shot no good by Ratchford. 3-point game here. Here's Howe driving. Howe's shot is short, and it goes into the hands of Chick-fil-A. And they do get the timeout. Right in front of us, a timeout called by Jamie Lemaster. So 23.5 on the game clock. And 24. So they can hold here. Big defensive play will be needed for Jancare. What a game between the Quad A and Single A Stars and the AAA, AA Stars here in this 34th annual Scott Brown Memorial All-Star Basketball Classic. Great to have you with us here on Video Productions. Still to come, we've got the boys three-point shootout, the slam dunk competition, and of course, the matchup between Dave Tallman's Quad A, Single A team and Ronnie Olson's AAA, AA team. Finley Lowen is the trigger. Fires it into Emma Elliott. Elliott guarded tightly there by Howe. It will stay with Chick-fil-A. Emma Elliott gets it to Josie Graves. Graves wheels around. Double team taken away here by Riley. Riley to Maddie Clark. Clark nearly loses it. Clark to Ratchford. Ratchford launches, and a timeout was called.
No time. How much time?
Down to 1 second. Well, they were talking about how much time, and Ryan Davidson thought a few more seconds than that. Ratchford nearly nailed that shot. Jamie Lemaster saying he votes for 1 second to be on the clock. So 73-70 is our score. A chance here for Jan Care to send this to overtime. I've done an extra inning baseball game this week, but not an overtime basketball game. Nick Eskins, our producer director, taking a look here to see if there could be a bit more.
It still says 1. I can see it.
1.5 is now what I believe they are going to reset to here. A great job by Nick Eskins, our producer director, for giving Jan Care a tad bit more hope. So Evans has hit a 3. Clark has a 3. Howe has 2 threes. Maxwell has a 3. Howe's not out there, so here it comes to Evans, and they got their hands on it. Howe lets it fly, and that will do it. What a game. Howe was in there, and they got the deflection, and that's how it ends. Chick-fil-A, a winner over Jan Care, 73-70 is your final score. Well, we will break away. We'll come back. We'll recap it for you and tell you our MVP winner. All that still to come here. You're watching live streaming coverage of the 34th Annual Scott Brown Memorial Classic here on Video Productions.
I don't think you should do this.
Watch and learn.
He's here.
Fleck on the track.
What up, Bronx? Here come the Donkeys!
My partner. It's really hard to be your friend, man.
Donkeys! Don't go away, my heart. Don't go away, my heart.
How do you like them donuts? I'm so sorry.
What track are we?
We talked about this.
2 words. Dunking's iced coffee.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Hey, I'm Chelsea, and a little thing I like about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is I think it's just a perfect combination of ingredients. The pepper jack cheese and that spiciness of the sandwich. It's the right type of spice and the right amount of spice. It's crunchy on the outside, but then really tender on the inside. And then obviously the pickles on the bottom are iconic. There are too many things I like about it. I don't know if I can finish the thought.
Real customer paid for their testimonial.
Northside Chevy, GMC, where everybody rides on Route 19 in Summersville, is Central West Virginia's leading Chevy and GMC dealer. Looking for your next GMC Sierra truck? Look no further. GMC, we are professional grade. We also have what you're looking for. We offer a great lineup of Chevy Silverados, GMC Terrains, Chevy Trailblazers, and much more. Visit us online at northsidewv.net or come see us on Northside Drive in Summersville. Chevy, together, let's drive.
Well, great game here, won by the Quad A, Single A All-Stars, the Chick-fil-A team over the Jan Care Squad team, made up of AAA and AA All-Stars. 73-70 is the final score. Josie Graves of Cabell Midland High School named the most valuable player of the game, 16, and she had 10 of those in the fourth quarter. So an outstanding game here for Josie Graves in this contest as she helps lead this Chick-fil-A squad to the victory. Another exciting game here. Last year was a 5-point game, and this year a 3-point game. And Jamie Lemaster, the head coach of the Quad A Single A team, is the victorious head coach once again. Emma Elliott led the way for the Chick-fil-A squad. Elliott, young lady out of Liberty Harrison, she had 17. Again, Graves had 16. Maddie Stahl finished with 14. Finley Lowen in double figures with 12. Kaylee Trump had 4 points in the game, 6 for Jenna Basin, and 2 each for Macy Helmick and Abby Pruitt. Mary Beth Meadows also played a lot of minutes in the game for the Quad A Single A team. AAA AA game, her team, it was Caitlin Lester of Westside leading the way with 13. Ashlyn Riley of Lincoln had 12. Gracie Harvey of Summers County had 10. Alara Evans had 8 points. Young lady from Chapmanville, Martina Howe, had 8. Howe out of Robert C. Byrd. 3 points for Kenna Maxwell in the contest. And Emily Ratchford had 2. Kara Brown had 2. And Alexis Odell had 2, and that would be your scoring in the contest for this Jan Care team. So you had 3 players in double figures there with Lester, Riley, and Gracie Harvey with 13, 12, and 10, and 4 players in double figures. Elliott 17, Graves 16, Stahl 14, and Lowen had 12. So, still lots to come here inside the Dave Wills Gymnasium as our coverage of the Scott Brown Memorial All-Star Basketball Classic continues on. And again, coming up, the Quad A Single A team will feature Dave Tallman at the helm. That's the Mid-State Auto team in Quad A and Single A players. And the C. Adam Toney team will be the AAA, AA All-Stars guided by Shady Spring head coach Ronnie Olson. Great job by Scott Brown, director Sammy Hall, and his great work. And certainly great work by Nick Eskins, our producer-director. In fact, we call there toward the end as just half second more for the Jan Care team. Faith Alexander on the video, and of course Butch Mounts is the executive producer of Video Production Sports. So a great one here. 73-70 is the final. The Quad A Single A team, known as the Chick-fil-A team, they win it over the Jan Care All-Stars by a final of 73-70. Wonderful show, and we got more to come here. So far, a great crew. I'm Mark Martin. We say so long from inside the Dave Wills Gymnasium here on the campus of Shady Spring High School in Shady Spring, West Virginia. Been watching live streaming coverage for the 34th annual Scott Brown Memorial All-Star Basketball Classic, the sports presentation of Video Productions.